Well, as we look at Denny Hamlin, who is third fastest in the opening laps of this practice, three things that I notice at the end of Xfinity Series practice. One, the track is taking rubber. That's a good thing. Two, it only seems to be taking right side rubber. You see right down against the track apron, those left sides are not putting any rubber into the racetrack. And three, unlike, say, Richmond, as Denny Hamlin goes to the top of the chart, the marbles are there up and outside the groove, and that's what got Darrell Wallace. He got up into that loose stuff, and that just sucked him right up into the wall.
Oh, look at this.
Like that. Oh, gosh.
There's obviously oil down. Going to take out our teammate Tony Stewart as well.
Unbelievable. Two teammates. Tony's car is pretty hurt.
And the last thing Tony Stewart wanted was an impact.
Yeah, and of course we call this a self-cleaning track, and you can see why, because the banking, there's 9 degrees of banking, even on these little straightaways, that just shoots you right down the track.
What I don't understand, DW, is why is the one, oh, look at the damage on the right side of the one car.
I believe from the fire I saw come out from under Danica's car.
He's made heavy contact with the outside wall.
I think that fire tells me, you can see all this oil right here that's on the track, that came out of Danica's car, so either the engine let go or an oil line or something was off the car.
Checking to make sure Tony's okay.
I don't think Tony made heavy contact, but any contact for him could be disastrous.
Well, all right, put a little fire out on the 10. As you saw, it comes spinning down the track in flames.
Yeah, you can see all the dark on the track there, and it's definitely oil coming out from under the car. See if we can get back up here and see where it starts.
Here comes Danica.
Off turn 4. You see it start smoking.
And look at the one car gets into the oil, and then he hits the wall extremely hard.
Yeah.
Then Tony's in the oil as well, and he goes spinning into the inside wall. That was a big impact by the one car.
And he's just trying to get Jamie Murray's trying to get his car blowed up so he doesn't get into Tony down there on the inside of the track.
And a long slide down to the wall for Tony. Something blew up in a big way right there. Well, the good news, Tony, he's climbing out under his own power.
Yeah.
That's the good news.
I'm sure he's checking. I mean, he's thinking to himself, I'm okay. I got to check myself out here and be sure I'm all right.
Well, we were just talking before we went on air about Tony, and you know, the only thing that he's fearful of is making contact with a wall like this. You don't really know how strong his back truly is until he goes through something like this, but we don't want to, and I know he doesn't want to see himself go into an incident.
He said on the radio, he said it hurt. Now, he did hit the wall coming off 4.
About halfway down here.
Yeah, he saw it get into the oil. And then again, no, that was the second hit, Darrell. He hit it just at the exit of 4. One of those, wow.
Well, we know the one got in it, and you can see again, and you see all that dark is fluid from the 10 car.
When you can see down here, the track is installed a lot more safer barrier. Unfortunately, where these impacts came by the 1, the 10, and the 14 were after that safer barrier ends.